welcome. Thank you so much. It means the world to me to have you all join here. Why don't you go ahead and begin to make your way to your backs on your mat if you haven't already done that, and I'll join you in just a moment. Take this time to, again, share in this intention with you in this time and space we've carved out for ourselves. And what I really invite you to do here in the next 75 minutes is find what feels right for you. That might mean a lot of energy and a lot of movement today. That may mean a lot of breath and a lot of stillness. So whatever it is that you need, take that here. And regardless of what I'm saying. Hi, Ange. And Gemma. Thank you. And as you arrive here on your mat, and in this space, there's nothing to see on your screen. So perhaps just find a soft gaze or begin to allow your eyes to close, bringing some stillness into your body. And as you notice the stillness start to settle in, just notice all of that residual energy. It's probably still buzzing and bubbling just underneath the surface of this stillness. So without judgment, just notice that urge to maybe continue to move, that discomfort that comes with first starting to come to stillness. And just take a deep breath into that. Nothing fancy, just a long deep breath in, all the way down into your belly, into your body. And just a long, soft breath out. So long and simple, nice and soft. And allowing these first few breaths and these first few moments to be a transition. Allow yourself to see this stillness and these simple breaths as stepping over a line, crossing that line from your very busy day into the threshold of your practice. And as you would enter a room or any new space, just take a moment to cross that line and take in what's there for you. As you begin to move into practice and time for you, just notice what's waiting on the other side of that threshold. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And if it feels okay for you right now, raise both hands and just bring them to the space of your belly. So you might spread your palms wide, cover your entire belly, or you may place one hand on the other. It doesn't really matter. Just start to connect to the center of the core of your body. And in yoga, this area of our solar plexus is the center of our power. It's the center of our strength. So just start to connect with your palms to this space. And as you breathe into the space under your palms. So in an exaggerated way, allow the breath to fill this space of the core, lifting your palms up, and as you breathe out, draw your belly towards your spine as if you were using that core strength to send the breath out of your body. Push the breath out of your body. So big breaths in, filling up, exaggerating that lift from the midsection, and then an active breath out. And just keep going like that. And as you have awareness in the front side of the body and filling up your palms, also bring awareness to the back of your body. So 60% of your lungs are in the back of your body. So fill up into that space, in the back lungs, in the back ribs. Yeah. So just notice how you can lift yourself away from the earth and feel the back ribs expand and touch down with more space on the earth. And just breathe from your center here for a few more moments before we get started. Deep breaths in to the center of strength and power. And really begin to turn the corner and cross the threshold into your practice here. And then we'll begin to move when you're ready. Take a deep breath and just a full body stretch. So reach your arms up overhead, reach through your feet, and take 4 or 5 breaths here and just move in whatever ways feel right. Point and flex the feet, and then clench the toes, maybe spread them wide, and do the same thing for your hands and your wrists. Breathe in here. Maybe crescent shape side to side, reach through the side body. Take one more breath in, really reach fingertips away from your toes, maybe your back arches up, and then breathe out to draw your knees back into center here. And then just take 4 or 5 breaths here. Maybe you're rocking side to side, maybe it's drawing circles on the ceiling with your knees, breathing. And just start to feel your body, what it feels like today. And then come back through center here, keep a hold of this right leg, send the left leg long all the way on the earth as we begin, right? And then nothing fancy. You can keep the hands around your shin or knee, or you can even interlace your hands under your right thigh, and then just draw your right thigh towards your belly, towards your ribcage. So finding a little compression through the upper body, and then really sink the lower back and the entire spine down to the earth. Back of the skull roots down as you draw your knee in closer. So it's really deceptive, but there's a lot of energy here in the hands drawing in. Take a deep breath. Stay for the exhale. Belly pulls into spine. One more breath here. And then maybe from here we allow the right knee to fall open towards the earth. So still finding that compression, draw the top of your right thigh up towards your right ribcage. Right? And then compress so that all of our organs in there are getting a little massage, a little compression. Deep breath in. Let it go. One more round here. Spine is long on the earth, shoulder blades rooted. And then as you're ready, we'll come back through center and find a simple twist. So it's really early. Hand your right knee off to your left hand and then just guide it across your body. Maybe the right arm opens out. Keep both shoulder blades rooted and firm, and then find a twist from your mid-body. Right? So from the plane of the belly button, let your twist happen there. Big breaths. Exhaling, maybe a little further into your twist. One more breath. And then make your way back through center. Right knee pulls in, left knee pulls in. Rock side to side. Feel your entire lower back, the whole sacrum on the earth. And then we'll switch that out. So left knee stays in, right leg goes long. And find where you're comfortable here. Find that compression. So all your organs are getting a little massage, a little push here as you draw your left thigh in. Take another breath, long spine on the ground. And then maybe from here you can allow the left knee to fall open towards the earth. And then draw this left thigh up towards the left rib cage. And you'll begin to feel stretched inside of the left leg. Big breaths. Draw your belly in towards your spine, towards the earth. One more breath. And then let's take that twist here. Bring your left knee back through center, hand it up, and guide it all the way over. So nice and gentle. It's really early. You're just waking up. Let this twist happen from the belly button. Right? Really moving from the center of your body. Big breaths into the belly, into the back body. And then come back through center. Left knee pulls in, right knee pulls in. All way. Take that side to side motion one more time. And then come back through center. Keep your knees pulled in. As we begin, the whole spine stays rooted on the earth. Back of the skull stays planted. Take a hold of the right knee or right shin. Send the left leg long, but don't drop your heel. Right, so let it hover. Inhale. And then exhale, switch that out. So just so we're riding a little bike here. Right heel hovers. Right, so keep your belly button drawn towards the earth. Keep the entire lower back rooted. And that may mean there's a little tilt of your pelvis up towards the sky. Right? And then notice how that allows you to root your lower back down a little more. All right, so a couple more rounds like this, just heating up. So feel how you can move from the middle of your body here. And then adding on, option, stay right here, or the last few breaths, last few rounds, we'll lift our head, we'll lift our shoulders up. All right, so tuck in, belly to spine. Draw the back ribs towards the earth. Last 5 rounds. Keep breathing. Lift your heart and shoulders. Last 2 rounds. Last 1. Stay lifted. Lift a tiny bit more. And then lie back. Knees pull in. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Good job. Okay, from here, knees come to 90 degrees. So like a tabletop position with your knees. Reach both arms straight up towards the sky. Right? So fingertips reach up. And we're going to do this weird little swimmy dance thing. So start to straighten the left leg, hover like we just did, and then reach the right arm straight back. Fingertips reach back, all right? And then we'll just switch it out. So again, keep going. Root the belly button towards the earth. Draw the sacrum down and move as if your back body, mid-body is glued to the earth. Last rounds, 5 more. Keep breathing. Keep engaging and moving from your center. Last 2 more. You got this. 1 more round either way. All right, knees come back to center. Reach the arms straight back up towards the sky. From here, drop the backs of the hands towards the earth and hover them. So fingertips are reaching forward. Options, stay here or start to peel up the head, heart, and shoulders. So like we did before, and then same idea. Keep reaching through the fingers. Draw your belly towards the earth and then extend the right leg. Take a breath. Exhale, swap it out. Stay lifted in the heart. Keep going. Belly to spine. Lower back is long and rooted down. 5 more rounds. Lift up. Don't hold your breath. Last 2 rounds. You got this. Last one. Come back to center. Lift, 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 lift a little bit more, and then lie back. Pull your knees in. Woo! Rock side to side. As you're ready, one more little bit here. We'll bring the knees back to center. Knees over hips. So notice if you're starting to pull your knees in over your belly, because it gives you a little more ease here. See if you can keep them aligned, and then extend the arms out to a T or even out to goalpost arms. Okay? So find that long spine so you can feel your whole spine on the back, all the way down to your tailbone, right? Or on the ground, excuse me. Belly to the earth. Take a deep breath in, working the obliques. Exhale. Lower both knees to the right. Right? So try not to let them touch. We're keeping them just an inch off the ground. Inhale back through center. Move from this plane of your belly button. Exhale, knees to the left. Both shoulders stay down. Keep going. So like a pendulum, just allow your knees to fall side to side. Couple more rounds here. Try to keep the belly engaged. One more either side. You got this. Last one. Touch down to the left. And then come back through center. Take a deep breath in. And pull your knees in, exhale. And then before we move on here, a really good full body stretch might feel good. Open up the abs that we just worked here. So take a deep breath and stretch it out. Ooh, mama. Arch the back, take whatever movements you need, and then take 4 or 5 breaths to make your way up to tabletop. So whatever you need along the way, could be a rock and roll on the spine, could be a child's pose, could be a quick vinyasa, early vinyasa as we move through. So coming into our tabletop, all fours. And if you've already arrived there, start your cat-cows. So really kind of decompress all that work. Safe for you here. There's really not much to look at on your screen. Close your eyes. Feel your body already waking up. Feel your breath already energized. And really move from your center, from this space of your center, front and back. And take one more round and we'll meet in the neutral spine. Beautiful work. All right, so long neutral spine here, gazing forward. From here, we'll extend this right leg straight back behind us. So really push into all 10 knuckles, the palms of both hands to lift away from the earth. Flex your right toes, take a breath in. And then on the breath out, crunch in knee to nose. So round your spine, get small. Inhale, send that back. All right, right knee, right elbow. Use the side waist. Ooh, and then send it back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Twist it under your body. Tap your elbow and send it back. We're going to do 2 more rounds each side. Exhale, knee to nose. Round it out, belly to spine. Breathe in. So using our center every way, right to right. Inhale back. And then use those spiral lines. Twist and curl under. Inhale back. 1 more each way, knee to nose. Right to right. Twist it under, right to left. Beautiful work. Inhale, send it back. Hold your right leg long. From here, let the left arm join it as you reach forward. So lift your belly. Push the right hand into the earth. Reach through your left fingers even as you push back through your right foot. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out, belly to spine. 1 more. Big inhale, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale. Left hand down, right knee down. Move this around. Take a few breaths. Circles with your body. Roll out your wrists. Couple cat-cows. Whatever works for you in between. Just notice any shifts in your body already. And then coming back through tabletop. Other side. Find that strong tabletop foundation. Left leg goes back this time. And then just take a moment here to get started. Flex your left foot, toes towards the earth. Lift away from the earth with the belly and the heart. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, knee to nose. Get really small. Belly in. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Really move from the middle. Twist it under. Send it back. All right, 2 more rounds each way. Knee to nose. In. Exhale. The left elbow. Send it back. Twist it under. Activating those spiral lines in the body. And then 1 more round, knee to nose. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back, and then twist it under. Twist, try to kiss your elbow, ooh, and then send it back. Hold the left leg long. All right, get sturdy here, and then maybe the right arm joins in the fun here. Lifting from your center, from your foundation, push into the left hand, reach, reach, reach. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, 1 more, lift, 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 and then bring it all down. Right hand, left knee. Move that around. Whatever movements you need. 3 breaths. Beautiful work, yogis. All right, one last little bit here in tabletop before we move on. So come back to your tabletop, and then wherever you are, tuck your toes under. Okay, so toes are tucked here, and then check in. Make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. So it's kind of a tendency to do this guy here. You really want to be lined up. So wrists under the shoulders, rolling the toes over. Draw your belly towards your spine. Push your hands into the earth, and with barely a movement, begin to draw your knees and lift them up off the earth. So just a hover. Belly draws in. Push and lift. See if you're collapsing in your back space. Can you lift the back of your heart towards the sky? Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your knees down. Uncurl your toes and sink your hips straight back. Walk your fingertips forward. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. All right, we're going to come back and do that. Hold it a little longer the second time. So back into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders. Spread your palms wide. Curl your toes. And then when you're ready, a lot of lift and energy. Knees hover. Belly to spine. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower your knees, uncurl your toes. This time, child's pose. Spread your knees wide. Sink your hips back. And walk your arms forward. You may roll out your wrists here. A lot of work in that lift. And you may allow your forehead to touch down. Couple of breaths here. Then we'll come back up through tabletop, moving into our first downward facing dog. So know that down dog is an option, and you can move through tabletop through this whole practice, or you can go back and forth in between. So really find what works here. Down dog can be pretty intense as we start to build our practice. So as you're ready, we'll give it a shot, rolling over, toes, straightening the legs. And if you know your down dog, get in there and start moving. So take a few breaths to arrive here. So knees can be really deeply bent here. And see how that allows your tailbone to reach up a little higher. Palms spread wide, just like that last tabletop we took. And then check in with your center, with your belly, with the back ribs. Notice if they're jutting out. Can you draw them in? Just as you draw the front ribs in, right? Belly button up and in, and feel all of that strength and foundation here. Roll your upper arm bones towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Beautiful work. From here, come up high on your toes. So keep your chest wall really sinking back. Lift your belly up towards the sky. Lift, 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 and then tiptoe your way all the way up to the top of your mat. Right? So you might not make it far before the heels come down, or you may be able to really use your core to lift your hips here. And then eventually the hamstrings will say, yeah, that's enough, and the heels will come down, and you'll just hang in your ragdoll. So find a lot of ease here. You'll notice in my ragdolls, almost always my knees are bent, almost always. And that allows my spine to be longer and more effortless, because I can certainly straighten my legs, and you'll see when I do that. So legs are straight, and then I end up here on my back, hunched, with no ease. So much rather have this deep bend in the knees and allow all this space. And as you arrive in that space, nod your head yes, and shake your head no. And maybe bring opposite hand to opposite elbow and sway like a pendulum from your waist side to side. Okay, so not like a little tick-tock clock, like a great big grandfather clock. And then come back to center, release your arms long. And just like we did in that tiptoe, draw your belly up and in towards your spine. Bend your knees deeply, and we're going to use the belly to slowly roll up to stand. So one vertebrae at a time with these bent knees. Keep the arms and head heavy as you roll your way up. Head comes up last. And then as you arrive here, maybe sweep your arms up and stretch all of that work out. Big body stretch. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart. And then just like we did in the beginning, drape your palms over the space of your belly. Over the space of your power and strength. And for just a moment here, perhaps close your eyes if you feel safe. And really breathe into that space here, back in stillness. Connecting with this strength and power that we really need to fortify us right now, to help us build resilience, to face the world, and to support all of the people that mean the most to us. So take this moment to connect with your own inner power and strength, and know that we practice here, not for these minutes on the mat, but for the rest of the time out there in life. So thank yourself for showing up to build that strength. Take a deep breath into the center of your power and let it go. Open your eyes and release your arms to your sides. And we'll take a great big breath in. Reach up, big body stretch. And then exhale, fold forward. So fall all the way down. And then bring your hands to your shins. Breathe in, come up to a flat back. Breathe out as you fold down. And then we'll do that one more time. Rise all the way up. So root down into your feet. Use your core to lift you. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to high plank. So top of a push-up and pause here. So really a powerful posture. Feel and connect with that space. Draw the belly in, lift from the back body, push into the hands, lift your strong legs. Big breath here. Knees can always come down if that feels stronger for you. One more inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll lower down. So halfway, or you can bring the knees down here and then slide into your back bend. Maybe it's a cobra. Maybe the knees come up for up dog. And then make your way to downward facing dog. Big breath here. Let it go. And then slide back into plank. So shift forward, right back into plank. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale back to downward dog. So move from your center, from your belly. Inhale, shift forward. So use the belly nice and slow. And then as if there was a string on the back of your belly button, back to downward dog. Lift from your center. 3 more like that. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lift up from the center of your body. 2 more. Big breaths. 1 more. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Let it go. All right, moving a little bit faster, building some heat. Take a breath. And then exhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Breathe out as you fold. And then from the center, rise up. Reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Low plank, up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Look forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out as you fold. Move through sun A, rise up. Breathe out to fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Find your flow here. We'll do 1 more like that. Breathe in. Exhale, step forward. Find your flow here. Rise up. Last round of Sunday. Inhale. Flow through. Always an option to skip this flow and move straight to down dog or stop in a child's pose. Tabletop along the way. Meeting in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale your right leg high. And then take a moment to bend your right knee and fan open your right hip. So draw your right heel towards your left glute. Drop your right shoulder towards the earth and maybe point and flex through your foot. Maybe draw some circles with your right knee as your left heel sinks. Maybe reverse directions. And then come back through center. Inhale to straighten your right leg. And we'll take those little knee taps like we did from tabletop. Exhale, knee to nose. So shift forward. Get your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Kiss it in. Mwah. Send it up. Twist it under. Kiss it here. Mwah. Send it high. And then bring your right foot back down towards the earth. Shift forward into high plank. Finding side plank on the right. So option, bring your right knee down. Right? Plant your right hand and open up. Maybe the right knee is lifted. Right. So find where you want to be here. Woo, find some stability. Maybe lift the top leg. Right? Maybe bring the left hand behind your head. Hold for 3, 2, 1, reach your left hand up, look down, and then close it all off, high plank. Flow through, or make your way to downward dog, however you get there. Beautiful work, yogis. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. And then we inhale, the right leg lifts up high, stay with me. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. So use the obliques. We have 2 more like that. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, tap it in. So make it a flow. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, tap it in. And then send it up. And this time we step it all the way through. Right foot to the top of the mat. Stay high on the ball of your back foot. Setting up our crescent lunge here. So build your way up. Shoulders over hips. And then we'll arrive here with both arms reaching straight up towards the sky. So stay where you are. So I'm going to turn around. This gets hard with my face towards the wall. So crescent lunge. Deep breaths. Draw your right hip crease back. Send your left hip forward. Beautiful. Take one more breath in, and we'll add on from here. Right arm reaches back. Left arm reaches forward. Right, so find a high up twist here. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Balance, balance. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Take a breath in. Stay here on the exhale. Maybe drop your left elbow outside of your right knee. Find a twist. Right, if your elbows make connection, push into your palms. Find that space in your center and engage it. Belly to spine. Lift through the ribs. You got this. One more breath in. And then maybe here, the last 2 breaths, we lower the right hand down to the earth, to a block. We reach this, left hand down, right hand up. Last 2 breaths here. Beautiful work. All right, stepping back, side plank on the left. Extra challenge here. Planting the left hand. Maybe this right foot sweeps back. Maybe it's a couple steps to just find a moment of side plank here. Lift through your side body. Use the obliques. Last deep breath. And then exhale, close that off. Flow through. Meet in downward facing dog. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. Nice work, yogis. All right. Take a break anytime you need. Moving to the other side. When you're ready, left leg lifts up high. And then take a moment to bend your knee and fan your hip. Point and flex through your foot. Roll out your ankle. And Okay, maybe find those knee circles. A lot of energy in both hands, belly nice and tight. Send the left leg long behind you, and we'll find those knee taps. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. So try to kiss it, mwah, send it high. Exhale, twist, 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 try to kiss. Mwah. Oh, it's so hard. Inhale, send it back. And then this time, exhale, step this foot all the way through to the top of the mat. Crescent lunge on the left. So high on the ball of the right foot. Start to build this pose. Whoa, mama. Watch your balance. So much work. This is the second time I taught this class today, you guys. Woo! My belly. Drop your shoulders down your back. Draw that left hip back. Big breaths. Nice work. One more breath here. All right, then adding on, take a deep inhale. And then exhale. Left arm reaches back. Right arm reaches forward. Try to keep the shoulders over your hips. Big breaths in and out. And then from here, hands come together, heart center. Take a breath in. And then stay here, or maybe this right elbow comes down outside of the left knee. Push your palms together if you've made that connection. Firm up the belly. Right, hug everything into the midline. One more breath. And then the last two breaths, stay here. Or release the right arm down, release the left arm up. Breathe. Nice work. All right. Side plank on the right. And then we'll add in those side knee taps that I forgot. All right, planting the right hand. Step the left foot back. Arm in. Find it here. Then maybe you can lift a leg, maybe not. Maybe the left hand can come behind the head. Last big breath. And then release everything down, high plank. And from here, push back to downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Let's not forget about this. Inhale, send it back. 2 more times. Use the oblique. Kiss it. Last one. Draw it in. And then send it high. Lift it up. Big breath in. Breathe out. Bring your foot down. So take a break anytime you need. Table. Child's. Big breaths here. Pedal out your feet. Notice your heat. All right. And then as you're ready, from down dog, right leg lifts up. Take a big breath in. And breathe out, look forward. Step this right foot to the top of the mat, warrior 2. So seal your back heel down. Bring yourself up, shoulders over hips. And then just settle in here for 3 breaths. And then notice how it feels to really engage from your center here. Drawing belly to spine, lifting your ribs, engaging the side waist in, and notice how much more supported you are. And then with that engagement and a lot of awareness here, bring your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers. And then notice if your elbows wrap around your ears and see if you can open them up like a wingspan, drawing your shoulder blades together. From here, shoulders over hips, take a breath in. Start to drop your left elbow back as you reach up in the right elbow. And then exhale, right elbow to right knee. So use the side waist here. Inhale, bring it back. So we're just gonna flow through that. A lot of energy down through both feet. Exhale to the front. 3 more rounds, back. As if the center of your body, your belly button, was the center of a clock. And you're just rotating around that super strong central axis. 1 more round. Tapping down, come back through center, release your arms long, take a big breath in, sink in the right knee, and then exhale, straighten the right leg. Prepping for triangle. So I'm going to toe heel my left leg in. You might not. Okay. Arms long. Big breath as you reach your right fingers forward. Left hip goes back, and then drop the right fingers down. They might come to a block, to a book, child's toy, or your shin or the earth. Reach up through the left fingertips. And then really feel the stability in your center here, supporting your spine, lifting you from the earth. And you can stay here. You can reach forward with the left fingertips, left bicep by your ear. And we'll move a little bit from here. So on your next breath in, start to reach your left arm back up and then let it pull you all the way up. Bring your right arm with it and then revolve your triangle. Left arm drops back, right arm reaches up. Exhale, all the way back down. Through triangle, and then extend that left arm forward. So move from the center of that clock. Energy in the feet, and then you're just moving around your core. Around that central axis of your foundational strength. And notice when you move from your center, how much more ease there is here. One more full round. Beautiful. Come back through center. Both arms reach. Take a final deep breath in here. And then on the exhale, bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands down, step back, high plank, flow through to low, up dog to down dog. Deep breaths in and out. And then we'll find the other side. So I'm going to turn around on the left leg. We'll lift it up and step it through. Come to warrior two here. And then just take 3 breaths to settle in here. Find the strength through this foundation. And you know, the foundation's not just in the front. Really energize the back muscles, the lower ribs, the shoulder blades. It's all connected. One more breath here. And then let's interlace our hands behind our head again. Keep that wide wingspan in the elbows. Sink in the hips, take a breath in. Right elbow drops back, left elbow reaches up. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Moving from the center. Inhale, lift up. Feet root down. Exhale, forward. We got 3 more rounds. 2 more. Do what you can. Try to keep your hips sunken low. It's so hard. 1 more round. Touching down and then coming back up through center. Extend your arms long. Take a final deep breath in. And exhale, straighten that front leg. Ha! Find a position to begin to move into triangle. And when you're ready, take your posture. Reach forward. Drop your left fingers. Right arm reaches up. And then just take a couple breaths to arrive here. Feel the strength through the center of your body. Feel how it supports you here. And then maybe this right arm can reach forward, extending. Big breaths. And then maybe that flow here. Inhale as you reach the right arm up, and then let it pull you up. Bring the left arm with you. Revolve your triangle. Inhale here. Exhale, come back through. So we're going to take a few rounds like that through extended triangle all the way back up to revolve. Move from the center of that clock. 2 more rounds. Full sweep, full 12-hour cycle of the clock here. Bring it down. And then back up through center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you bend your left knee. Cartwheel your hands, step back. High plank and flow your way through. Excuse me. Make your way to downward dog. Arriving there. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Last little bit here. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, step to the front of your mat. Take a flat back, breathe in, and then breathe out to fold. And from here we find chair pose. So bend into the knees, sweep the arms up and back. So, forward and up. You know what chair pose looks like. Sink in. Draw the belly up and in. Engage across the lower back. Right? Use your center to support you. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, same thing as the lunge. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Sink a little deeper. Maybe the hands come together here, and then maybe you drop down into your twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Lifting the heart, 2 breaths. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, back through center, fold forward. Release your legs. And we'll find a forward fold while we're here. So bring the feet maybe to about hips distance apart. Maybe it's a gorilla pose or a yogi toe lock, or you might just wrap your heels with your hands. So wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, start to find your fold. Just 3 breaths here. And just like we did in the beginning, see if you can draw your belly up towards your spine, and notice how that might make some room for you to fold a little further here. Nice job. And then release that as you're ready. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, fold down. All right, coming back to chair pose. So however you get there, we'll sink the hips, bend the knees, and sit ourselves back. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right, same twist here. Left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Breathe here. Bring your hands to heart center. Stay in your twist, and maybe the right elbow can drop outside of the left knee. Push your palms together, rotate your heart, draw your belly in, twist, last breath, and then come back through center. Stay in chair, sink your hips down, sink them down, draw the belly in. We're taking our butts all the way to the floor, so all the way, slow as you can, and then rock and roll, back and forth. You may rock back and rock side to side for a moment here. Just notice the heat and energy and all of the breath in your body. Maybe some sweat on your skin. Maybe a little quiet in your mind. And then from here, bring your hands under your thighs and rock your way up to a seat. And we'll build our boat pose here. A little bit more work in that center, of course. So finding boat, we'll start here with our feet on the earth and our knees bent, pointed towards the sky. And then find a space where you can have your shoulders over your hips and a nice long spine. Bring your hands to your heart. And everyone will start right here. And then like a laptop, leaning back. So keeping this long spine, start to lean back. Okay, so keep the heart lifted, straightness in the spine. And when you feel your belly button kick in, that's your boat pose. Because we can sit up here all day. Right, so really find a space where there's a little work. Right, notice that power. And then you might stay right here. You might have hands under your thighs, keeping the heart lifted and drawing forward, or you might lift the feet, one or both. You might play with straightening the arms, and you might go back and forth in between all of these. So for these first few moments, we're just going to hold this. Draw your belly in. Lift from the center of your body. 3 more breaths. 1 more. Big breath. Stay for the exhale. Set it all the way out, all the way. And then you might lean forward, and you might roll back and just take the work out of this for a moment. Deep breaths in and out. All right, and then we'll add on, coming back to our boat. So same idea. See where you want to be, or build your space here. Come to boat, find stability, take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. And then we'll move a little bit from high to low. So we're in high boat now, inhale. And then exhale, we'll lower to low boat. Hover the heels, hover the shoulders. Inhale, right back into high. Exhale, low. Keep going. Inhale, high. Belly to spine the whole time. Exhale, low. High, low. High, one more round, low. High, back to low and hold. Hold it here. Those flutter kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie back, pull your knees in. Big breath. Let it go. Oh. So it may feel good to rock side to side. It may feel good to take a full body stretch and open up that work there. Maybe arching your back up off the ground, really stretching out that space. Beautiful work. And then pull your knees back in the center one more time. We'll find that rocking side to side. Right. So from here, bring your back onto the earth and extend both legs straight up towards the sky. So if you're like me and your lower back starts to pop up as we lower legs, which we'll eventually do, you may take both hands and just lift your lower back and place your palms on the ground, backs of your hands onto your lower back. Gives you a little more support here. And then just like we did in the beginning, really root your lower back down into the earth and draw your belly in with it. And then with both feet over your hips here, take a deep breath. And we're just going to lower the right leg to a hover. Okay, and then that's all to get started. Right leg lifts, and we'll switch it out. Left leg lowers. So just keep going. Try to keep your entire back connected to the earth the whole time you're moving. All right, so stay here with this movement and just feel the strength in your center, or adding on, lift the head and heart. Oh man, belly to spine. So shoulder blades are up off of the earth. We have 5. Keep breathing. Last 3. You got this. Make a little smile. Belly to spine, last one. Both directions. And then lie back. Pull both knees in. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Nice job. Hold on to your right leg and send your left leg long. Right back where we started. Just take a moment to decompress here a little. Maybe draw some circles in the ceiling with this knee. Maybe in both directions. And then from here, bend your left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot to the earth and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Find your figure 4 here. Let your right knee fall towards the front of your space. And we might thread the needle for a few breaths here, or you may just stay here, or this opening may be enough. For wrapping your left thigh and drawing it in here. So notice where the left knee wants to go. Wants to shoot off to the right. See if you can pull it back right over your left hip. And notice what that does to the right hip. Breathe deep. Last few breaths here. Beautiful work. Start to allow the left foot to come back down onto the earth. Send the right leg straight up towards the sky. And then with the leg straight, lower it all the way down. All the way down. And just rest there for a moment. Let your hip come back to neutral. And then bend your right knee, sole of the right foot to the earth, and we'll cross left ankle over right knee this time. Set up your figure four here. About 10 breaths. Take what you need. Allowing your breath to move across all of that work you've just done. As if your breath were your awareness along the way, just notice all of the shifts, all of the changes. Last breath here. And allow the right foot to come back to the earth. Send the left leg long. And then with this left leg long, lower it all the way down to the ground. And pause in stillness. Allow your hip. Feel some neutrality. And then left foot to the earth. Bend both knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to fall open towards the earth. And then just like we did in the beginning, bring both hands over the space of your belly. Connect here as we begin to make our way back into stillness and back into yet another transition. Just take a moment. Fill the palms of your hand with breath. And as you fill the front body, fill the back body as if you could push the earth away from you with the back ribs and the back belly. Keep breathing. Beautiful work, yogis. And then from here, bring the soles of your feet back to the earth. And then walk your feet out, match distance. Extend your arms out to a T. And then for just a moment, just bring some movement, windshield wipering your knees side to side here. So allow this movement to move up into the belly. And feel some twisting and some opening, and notice all of the sensations across the back body, across the front body, and all that work that you've just done. Feel strong in the power that you've cultivated. Just allow this movement to soften, stretch out this space. Beautiful. And then bring your knees back through to center. Walk them back in. We'll find an easy bridge pose. So if you have a block or a pillow, take a restorative bridge here. Pillow, blocks, books with a blanket draped over them. Lift your lower back up and bring your lower back to some position of support. And then just allow the core of your body to drape around that support. Allow it to be soft and held by gravity and with not a lot of effort from you. So bringing some love into this space of our center, you might drape both hands back on that space. And as if you could impart love through the palms of your hands, give yourself some love to this space that we don't love very much in our society. That we so often judge and actively dislike. Acknowledge all the work this space does for you. Acknowledge all the work that it's just done in the last few minutes. Breathe kindness and love into this space. Breathe softness and nourishment into this space, front and back and side to side. Last 3 breaths here in this restoration. And then we'll begin to come out of this as you're ready, lifting your hips and taking away whatever support you might have there, allowing the back to drape all the way down. And then one more time, just bring the soles of your feet together for just a moment. Let the knees fall open. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your knees back through center here. And then lift them up to 90 degrees. Nice and gentle twist as we round out our practice here. Maybe the arms come out to a T or goal post. Big, soft breath in. And as you breathe out from your center, let your knees follow over to the right. Falling in softness, with very little effort, let gravity take over. One more deep breath here. And then nice and easy, come back through center with gaze and knees. Let the whole spine and lower back land entirely on the earth. Breathe down the length of your spine. And then from your center, let your knees fall to the left. Releasing your effort, releasing your breath. And then in just a moment, we'll find ourselves in our final relaxation, our Shavasana, for just 2 minutes. I implore you to stay. It's so hard in an at-home practice to not be ready to move on and not want to jump up as soon as the motion starts, but offer yourself the gift of soaking up just 2 minutes of all of the benefits of this powerful practice you've just given yourself. Coming back through center, we'll give ourselves one final great big yogi hug, wrapping knees or shins, lift your forehead up to your knees. Maybe give yourself a great big yogi kiss on both knees. Mwah, mwah. And say I love you and say thank you with a deep breath in. And breathe out to let it all go. Release arms and legs. Release breath and effort. Shavasana. Allow your awareness to move and spill across your body, and notice all of the goodness, all of the strength and love that you have just generated for yourself. Breathe into that strength and that love. Follow the breath as it touches all of the spaces that you just made access to. center of your body, the center of your being, and notice the shifts you feel there. Tap into that power and resilience that you just accessed. Take it with you as we begin this transition of stepping back across that threshold and into our light. Cultivate our inner and outer strength here on our mats in service to that light. Acknowledge that here. Yogis, I invite you to stay at rest as long as you want. Or I invite you to begin to make your way out of this. Deep breath in here, and a long breath out. The light and power in me honors and sees the light and power in all of you. Thank you for allowing me to share your practice and for allowing me into your homes and your lives. I bow to you and honor each of you with namaste. Thank you, yogis. Hope you enjoyed that practice.